masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Hello there, my name is Nathan. Welcome back to another set of video. Let's go and get into this. We are driving as Joshua Dirksen in the AIX car, starting P11. 3 quick-fire laps to show you how the car behaves, how the setup handles, and the setup will be at the end of these 3 laps. Let's go and get into it. Do all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, 5 red lights. We are away. Straight away we're going on the attack. Good rundown. Up to P6. Want to hug this inside curb because they all run wide, wash out. So Miney is going to try and fend me off. What the AI tend to do, they tend to move over and they clip your front wing. 9 times out of 10, if you're not careful, they will lock tyres and you can't get them free, so just be mindful of that. They will spin you out. Little lift and then straight back on the power for that corner. Obviously when DRS is enabled, you will get the benefit. Car is absolutely planted. Right, you need to be careful of this section. If you're not careful on the throttle, you can spin out here. Stay off this curb as much as possible. Much as possible. There is an invisible bump there, and it will send you to the shadow realm. It's not always there. Not always. But it is there, and once in a while it does rear its ugly head and it will pop out and bite you. Trust me on that. For those of you who have been watching the channel for a while and have saw any of my Spain co-op races or even races, it's horrific. It really, really is. Car feels beautiful though. Purple sector
you
1.
might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
We will, Mark. That's exactly what we're going to try and do. Also, the AI is super aggressive, and I don't think the AI got the memo about being fixed. Apparently, I didn't get DRS then, which is strange, because I was definitely within the second. They absolutely take off from this corner. Right, I didn't get DRS this corner.
Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
And I understand that, but I definitely was in or under a second for the last corner. We should get back into DRS this lap. Remember, tyre temperatures are absolutely crazy around Spain. These pair are having a good old ding dong as P1 checks out. Problem is, the closer you get to these guys around Spain, the more understeer is induced. So you're going to need to be mindful, and I mean really mindful. But we've gone from P11 to P5, and I have no doubt if we had longer in the race, and the fact that we're back in DRS now, the fact we could have gone further. Stay off this curb. Stay off that curb. But the setup is next. Really hope it helps. Do that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Right, Spain setup then. Welcome, welcome. So I've gone with front wing of 41, rear wing of Aero. You can easily run 39, 37 around here if you want to. I've just gone for this to make it as stable as possible. You can run any combination you like. You can even run like 39, 36. You can go as low as you want. But for this base setup, I've gone for stability rather than straight line speed, so you chop and change how you want to. So 41 on the front wing, 39 on the rear. On the transmission, I've gone with 30-60. You can go a little bit lower if you want, and if you want a little bit more oversteer, take the off diff to 70. But for the sake of this setup, for this base setup, I've gone with 30% on, 60% off. But remember, change it to suit your driving style. The more you change it, the better your driving style will become. Suspension geometry. Exactly what it says on the tin. Left, 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 left. Onto the suspension. It's quite a firm one, quite a stiff one. That's what she said, but still. Front suspension of 41, rear suspension of 26, front anti-roll bar 17, rear anti-roll bar of 21, front ride height of 18, rear ride height of 41. Before you skip, you have to remember, I believe it's turn 13, 14, 15. If you watched the 3 laps before, I would explain, but you have to remember there is an imaginary bump. Allegedly, it was taken out of the game, but it isn't. It's not always there. Every now and again, when you run a ride out of a car so low like this, there is a bump there that's invisible, and one lap it will take you out. It's going to be random, but if you run too much over the curb, and I would have explained it in the 3 laps prior, there is a bump and it will take you out. It's happened to me so many times. If you've watched the channel, if you watch the live streams around Spain, it'll happen to me in qualifying, it's happened to me in the race, it's happened to me a lot. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Onto the brakes, I've gone with a front brake bias of 57%. I've gone with a brake pressure of 100%. This only applies to ABS off users. ABS on users, you can run whatever you like. It is irrelevant to you guys. Tyres. So this is the pressures. The right tyres around Spain absolutely get crucified. So I've got, sorry, the left tyres. I've gone with a front tyre pressure of 22.5, which is the minimum, because this tyre barely gets any temperature at all, whereas the front left pressure is max, because you need as little surface area on the tyre as possible. Because believe me, after you've done 2 laps in this car with this setup, that front left tyre pressure is going to be around 102, 103 degrees, depending on how you drive. Rear right tyre pressure is a little bit different. I've gone with 22.5 on this one. It hovers around about the 92, 93 mark, and that's degrees centigrade. But yeah, that's okay for that. And then the front left, 26.5, again max. Same as the front tyre pressure, depending on how you drive, depending on how much you need to push in order to get a good position, this will be extremely high as well. This has been Spain. Hope it helps. Do that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.